Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. It's sad. It's sad to see so many of our young men and women, mostly men, just checked out of life unconscious. Zombies. Zombies. It's sad to see them just slumped over, just laid out on park benches, at bus stops, sitting on the curb, just gone, standing up, just in and out, in and out. And this is a daily routine for them. A daily routine that they live their life for the next high. That the only thing they have to look forward to in life is the next bottle they're going to buy and drink, the next J they're going to hit, the next female they're going to lay with, the next sale they're going to make, going hand to hand, selling drugs, what they call selling drugs. It's sad. It's sad how many ambulances I see and fire trucks I see um, aiding individuals that done had too much of that K2. And they just, it's sad. It's sad that even with them having the knowledge that that is not something that they should be consuming, that their mind has not registered the dangers in consuming it. That even when their body shuts down, that's not enough to tell them that this is not natural. That this is something that's going to hurt me and that I shouldn't be doing this. Even when they have people to try to assist them with getting jobs and giving them resources and different places to go and call and different programs that they may have, they reject that information and they will rather continue on the path that they're on. It's sad. It's really sad. Mentally, they are still enslaved. The only difference now is that it's not a person that you're a slave to, it's a substance that you're a slave to. That's the only difference now. And it's sad. It's sad that we've gotten to that. That we live each and every day for the next hit, that we get excitement. Our life is so exciting. We find so much joy in doing absolutely, positively nothing. It makes no sense to me. I saw a post one day that said that dudes are standing on a corner every day, popping bottles, celebrating failure. And I had to love that comment. I mean, that post. Because you know why? It's true. It's true. It's true. Now, don't get me wrong. I had my stuff with me, right? So I know that there's reasons why some of these people, get attached to substances. Some of them just can't deal with life, and that's their way of escaping. Um, it's a whole bunch of reasons, right? I get it. I get it. But what I don't get is why at some point it doesn't click that this is not working, that this is hindering me, and that I deserve better. This has become their lifestyle, their pattern. This is what they live to do. That's the problem. And we together have to figure out how we can help to get these people out of that state of mind. Out of that state of mind. Anybody could beat addiction. Anybody can. It's a choice that you make. You decide that I don't want to be this way anymore, and then you start taking steps to change it. It's mind over matter, like everything. We have to figure out how we can get this thing in check. Because it's destroying the communities. To see people littering the streets. Just laid about, just all. I mean, I I can't stand it when I see it. I can't stand it when I see it. Even in my lowest time, you know, you would never catch me outside like that. Mm-mm. Never. Never. I was always in seclusion with myself doing whatever. Yeah, I don't need people to be around to act and look like a fool. You know, it's a whole circus. That's what it is. It's a circus. And we need to try to figure out how we can best service each other to get out of these states of some is ignorance, some is depression, some is addiction. It's so many things. So many things. You know, this mental slavery thing is big. It's big. It's really big. Because people really, most of those people have it in their mind that this is life. This is all that life is, and I ain't gonna never have nothing more, and they just accept it and live with it and just go with that. Instead of understanding that there is more to life. There's way more to life, and it's up to you to tap into that. It's up to you to figure out the things that you're good at and start pursuing those things. It's up to you to get an education so you can have a fighting chance in this world. It's up to you to get a job, keep that job, work that job. Hey, don't let the job work you, you work the job. It's up to you. But they're so enslaved in their mind that they don't believe that they can have any more than what they have now. And it's sad. It's sad. This is just a modern day slavery, mental. And you know when Willie Lynch said that if we do this thing right, we can control them for 300 years more if we do it right. These people put time into this thing. That we're still living in that era today. We're still in slavery today. It's just not physical anymore. It's mental. And we have to figure out a way to get that out of our minds, to stop being enslaved in our minds, to think that we can't have better, that we don't deserve better, that we don't matter, that we don't count, that we're not worth something. We have to get that out of our mind. We have to start walking and showing that we are worthy of everything. Anything you can have, I can have it too. We have to let go of that mentality. We have to let go by any means necessary. We have to get a hold of that. Get it out of our mental, out the crevices of our mind, out every crease that's in there. We got to get it out. Eliminate that from our thought pattern altogether. We are worthy just as much as anybody else. It's just a matter of applying yourself. So you can't just walk around life and think that this is it just because of where you started from. Just because you started here doesn't mean you have to end here. There's a beginning and an end to everything. Use your free will and do something different so that you can change the course of your life's pattern. It is important to do that. Free your mind. Stop clouding your mind with all of these substances, distorting your thinking with all of these negative things that's going on around us in this world. They put all of these things in place to keep us stagnated, to keep us in one spot. I think about how many people, and I'm just saying, I think about this. How many people really look at my videos from beginning to end, right? But when power come on, and when Empire, I don't watch it. But when I used to, last year, I don't even watch TV now. For what? I'm making TV right here in my room, right? I watch me. I keep me sharp, just watching me all the time, writing and being productive. But when those shows come on, millions of people tuning in, right? For this fairy tale that they made for you. It's not reality, it's a fairy tale, right? Make it your business to be in front of that TV. But this right here, positive messages, positive reinforcement, things that's going to help move you to the next level. This is reality right here. Very few take the time to watch it from beginning to end. Even if you don't watch it, you can listen to it on your ride to work. You can listen to it when you're cooking dinner, fixing your lunch, when you're on your lunch break. There's many, you can listen to it. Positive. But we so consumed with the negative and the things that's not bringing us any gain. That's a fairy tale world that they created for you to keep you stagnated from reality. And you buy into it. You buy into it. Mental slavery. They finding all kinds of methods. The music. I do my little thing, but you won't hear nothing negative. I talk about love. I talk about what I'm feeling, happy feelings, sad feelings, lonely feelings, reality. That's what I deal in, reality. And it's a positive reality, not a negative reality. We so caught up on this illusion that they've created for us to keep us blinded. All of these negative things that's on the internet, you break your neck to get to it to see it. To tune in, to see what's going on when they not talking about nothing. They're not doing anything. They're not making changes. They're not progressing, and they're not helping you to progress. And yet, the negative is up here in revenue, viewers, and everything else. But people promoting and pushing positive, you won't even take the time. And it's not everyone, but it's a vast majority. And that is sad. Mental slavery. And we just keep falling into it. We keep buying into it. We keep increasing it. We keeping ourselves there. They don't have to do nothing anymore. Nothing anymore. Because we do it all for. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. I had a conversation with my cousin when I decided to do this thing. And I said, there's so much negative going on. I just want to be a positive voice. Since I want to share my experiences and help people to understand that there's ways out. That we are all human. And I want to show my imperfections so people can get that you're human. But even in your error, you can rise above that and be something great. You can be better than. Right? And I said it's so sad because I don't think that I'm going to get a whole lot of viewers. But if I can touch a few people, that makes it all worth it. Because some people are so blinded by the negative. All they care about, all they want to see, they just love drama. If I was promoting drama and doing absolutely nothing, talking about nothing, doing nothing, not trying to enrich life and people in it, I probably have millions of views right now. Watching me from beginning to end. Because they're mentally enslaved with negative. They don't want positive. And when you give it to them, they reject it. I really hope that people will start waking up to see what's going on around them. TV is not your friend, it's your enemy. If I was to watch TV, I would only watch it for the news. And I really don't even want to watch it for the news. It's depressing. I know what's going on out there. I'll get a paper and I'll read the real important things that I need to know about. But I don't need to be blindsided by a television. It was the best thing I could have done, not having a TV in my room, taking it out. Now, I got TV. They out there. Not in my room. I don't need it. I don't need it because it keeps me stagnated when I had it. And it was a process of getting away from it. Over the course of a year, I gradually just, whatever. It ain't hurting me. It's only increasing me right now. You know why? Because I got more time up here. And it ain't being clouded by this fake stuff on TV, this pollution that you see on TV, all that. I ain't blindsided by that. And I'm not saying you can't watch TV. Yeah, cool. Do you, by all means. But what I'm saying is create the balance in your life. When everything in your life is just negative and you just living in this fairy tale land that they create for you on TV, then we got a problem. And if you don't see it, I need you to wake up and start seeing it. Because it's real. It's real. They making millions of dollars for you to tune in to a fairy tale. A fairy tale. Meanwhile, your life is going, your reality. Their fairy tale is elevating and your reality is decreasing. Because you're not taking it serious, but you taking that serious. Y'all take empire way too serious. Y'all take power way too serious. Y'all take sports way too serious. It's a game. It's just a game. I love sports too, especially basketball, right? Love it. It's just a game. I'm not betting my money on it because it's not that important. I got other things to do with my money, right? I'm not sitting here, going all crazy because our team lost. I'm not a teamer. I'm a player. I love players. So, but I'm not gonna sit there and go all crazy. If I had to pick a team, I would pick the Celtics. Yeah, because I like Rondo. That's my man. You know. Who else was on that team? Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce. There's a couple more people. Can't think of them right now. They all broke up now, but when they was together, they was the team. But not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. We need to get our realities in check. And we need to put those to the forefront of everything that we do. And let that fairy tale world, we need to let that, we put that on the back burner. Put that on the back burner. Start tuning into some real stuff. Right? Start tuning into some real stuff. You make every effort. Now, I'm not a religious woman. I'm spiritual. I'm led by spirit. But you can make it your business, is what I'm saying, to watch all of those things and to be a part of all of that stuff that's not going to benefit you. But do we make it our business to worship and remember God on a daily basis? Daily. I remember him all day, every day. Everything that happened, I'm either praising him or asking him to help me through it. It's real. Because I can't do this thing by myself. I tried that for many, many, many years. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. How often do we remember him? But we can remember those shows and we can remember who doing what and all of this and all that, things that don't have any significance. Things that's not going to benefit us or move us to our next level. We can remember all of those things. But the most important thing to remember is the one who created you and the greatness that he's put before you. The mercy, the forgiveness, the guidance, the love, the compassion, and all the things that he does on a daily basis, all day long, 24/7. And we can't remember him. There's something wrong with that. There's something wrong with that, and we need to fix it. We need to stop being enslaved by substances. We need to stop being led and enslaved by physical attractions and lust. We need to stop. We need to stop. Somebody posted, what they say? I'm single, but I'm not celibate. Okay, that's you. That's you. But you should be practicing abstinence if you're single. You should be giving yourself a fighting chance to have something better than you've ever had. By holding yourself in high regard so that when you get a woman or a man, that you can give them something great. We just be sleeping around, laying around and stuff. I know I used to do it. Giving yourself all up. People don't even deserve you. The last person I was with don't even deserve you. Lowered standard for something that wasn't even worth it. Wasn't even worth it. Sharing my soul, the greatness of everything that's in me. For somebody that really don't even, in my opinion, realize his whole worth. Don't know his whole potential. Can't tap into the reality of what's being shown and given to him. We're human. We make mistakes and we do things. I get it. I'm no better than nobody. I just said I used to do it. You know. I'm not doing it today. No. Mm-mm. The next man to get me will be worthy to have me. And I will be worthy to have him. And it is well worth putting yourself and your body and everything else on hold to get this where it need to be. Why you just want to keep laying around sharing yourself with everybody and everybody? You don't want no relationship with them because you're still single. So obviously you not looking for a relationship. You just looking for a uck. I don't want to cuss. And you will forever be single. Just sleeping around. It's ignorance. You're falling enslaved to the body. You don't have control over your body. You can't control that. And just get it in your mind, nah, I ain't doing that. It ain't worth that. People do it all the time. That just shows your weakness. And if you want a relationship, then you know you got to be bringing something to the table. And the best thing to bring to the table is purity. We all know you done had sex before, but you holding yourself and keeping yourself and having some pride and dignity with yourself and understanding that when I'm with the person that I'm with, I want to give them all of me. You know, I don't want to hold back. Right? And a lot of people don't deserve that. I would much rather be with my mate to give all of me than to just be with some random whoever. This thing has got me kind of messed up because I keep listening to this Willie Lynch, The Making of a Slave, right? And then I see little things and I just go back to me. Mental slavery, mental slavery, mental slavery, because we're in it. We're in it. And it's so sad because we need to get out of it. Out of it. Quick. Quick. So I'm very passionate about this one right here. You probably already see that. We need to get out of it. We need to find a way to climb out of that well that we done fell into so that we can see the sunlight and be free and walk this land in peace, mentally free from this illusion, this fairy tale that they've created to keep us stagnated, to keep us from reaching our full potential. It's important. It is very, very, very important. That insignificant stuff got 50 million shares and views and all of that stuff. But this right here, this positive stuff, and not just mine, but a lot of it, how many shares and how many views do it get from beginning to end? How many people really take it and comprehend it and understand it and start implementing it into their lives and doing something differently and living in it? To try to make a change, to be not, to, start with you. Aren't you unhappy with the way you're living? Aren't you unhappy with the way life is? Aren't you unhappy with the hands, the cards that you got in your hand? Don't you want something more? Don't you know that it all starts with you? It starts with you. It's your life. Come on. Please. Get with me on this. Let's break the chains of mental slavery. Let's break the chains of mental slavery. However we can do it, let's start doing it. Because this right here is not working. And the generations that keep coming after us and after us, it's just getting worse. You know why? Because we setting the stage. Literally, they see us and they repeat that. They think it's cool. They think that's the life. That's what we supposed to do. No, that's not what we're supposed to do. No, that's not how we're supposed to behave. No, that's not what we're going to do. Wake up. Y'all sleepwalking through life. I love you. And we're going to get this thing right. You, me, us, we. Healing hearts, replenishing souls, and transforming lives. Share this. Share it with everyone. MJK. No more mental slavery. Break the chain.